All right, chat. I think we're live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's going on, chat? Welcome to day 13 of training for Pakistan. Today is Wednesday here, so it is booty day. We're going to be doing glutes and core. As always, 10 stations, 2 rounds each. Each round is 1 minute in length. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Gillian. I am a solo female traveler living in Thailand, originally from New York City. And this summer, I will be embarking on the most ambitious trip that I've ever planned, and I will be trekking the Himalayas of Pakistan. So I'm documenting my training as I prepare my body for this expedition. We made it to hump day of week 3, right? We're on day 13, and hump day means we are going to work out the booty. So let's warm up. Maybe I'll go this way. Let's warm up our glutes with a little stretch. And I'll do my best to engage with the chat whenever I take a rest, which is usually in between stations. All right, we're going to alternate between core exercise and glute exercise. We're going to be isolating the glutes. Just my personal preference. I don't want unpopular opinion, but I don't really want my lower body to grow so much. It's just my body composition. I feel like my lower body grows so quickly and so easily, and I'm not a tall woman, so I'm kind of short. So when my lower body grows so much, I just tend to look really bulky. I tend to look really bulky on the lower body, and that's just not the look that I'm going for. And everybody wants a fat ass, right? And I don't. I mean, I don't know if there's a way for just my ass to grow, just my ass, not my quads, not my thighs, not my legs, and then also still be able to fit into my pants, like my current size. Like currently I wear a size extra small, and that's just what kind of like hugs my body from my legs, my thighs, my waist, and fits perfectly. But I feel like if anything else grows, then like what size am I wearing that's gonna fit my thighs, my ass, my waist? This is such a woman problem. So all of you ladies out there, like I know that you know the struggle, right? But so the thing is, I don't want a flat ass either. We don't want a flat ass. No flat asses out here. So what I'm trying to do, and I'm new to working out the glutes, because I used to really just avoid lower body out of fear that my lower body was just going to get huge. So I'm focusing on glute isolation exercises, but I'm very new to it. So looking for feedback from the chat, and any tips. I just want my glutes to grow a little bit and just be really lifted and toned, right? I'm trying to build that shelf. I want to build that shelf. That's my booty goal. A shelf, you know, a shelf, a table, something you can eat your dinner on, right? That's what I'm trying to build. And if there's any glute isolation exercise you want me to try, let me know. I'm open to trying things, trying new things. I mean, in general, but on stream, if you have any suggestions. All right, let's get into it. The good thing for me is I do feel like naturally I have some booty, you know, like I don't have a flat ass naturally, but you got to work with it, you know. It's not, I naturally have something, so I don't have to grow from scratch, or we should say bake from scratch, right? Because we're baking a cake. um Wednesdays, when on Wednesdays, that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to call Wednesday the bakery, right? Wednesdays we at the bakery, right? And we're baking that cake, so I don't have to bake from scratch, right? But I have to, let's see, what analogy can we make here? Let me think about that. I want it to be clever, but okay. Wednesdays, we in the bakery. I like that. I like that. All right, we're gonna start with some hollow rockers. We're gonna start with a core exercise. This is a 4 kg med ball. We're gonna squeeze the med ball between our ankles, and we're gonna rock. Ooh, don't, you gotta squeeze that med ball so it doesn't roll like that. This med ball could knock my teeth out if it rolls onto my face. All right, that was 1 minute on the clock. Take a 20-second break. I don't know. I don't time my rest. I should, right? Should be only like 10 seconds of rest. You bugging. Sometimes I need more than 10 seconds. Like, I do what I want. And that's the problem. I really shouldn't be doing what I want. I need Pete. Pete, if you're out there, help me. Pete is my coach from New York City. He's the best worldwide. And I can say that now that I'm officially a global citizen. And I've trained with coaches from all over the world, from the UK, from Australia, from Thailand, from other parts of Asia. I've trained with coaches from all over the world. And Pete at Brooklyn Trained Me on Instagram, he is the best in the entire world, hands down. I stand by that 100%. I'll never stop saying it. I'll never stop saying it. He's the only thing in my life in Thailand that I'm missing. If Pete was in Thailand, my life would actually be perfect. Like, literally, nothing else would matter if Pete was here. Like, I need that training in my life, man. All right, we're gonna go on to our first glute exercise. I'm gonna put the booty band on. And I have a 12 kg weight. Maybe I could have gone heavier, but something told me to reach for the 12 kg, and I'm just trusting my gut, chat. I'm just trusting my gut. So we're going to put the booty band on. This is my personal booty band. Just a personal preference when it comes to bands like this. I just prefer having my own set rather than using the ones in a public gym. Especially like these. This is like a canvas material, so I feel like your sweat and bacteria and like everything gets trapped. And I'm a germaphobe. So everything gets trapped in it. I don't want to use somebody else, like a booty band that somebody's been using. I don't know. The rubber ones, they're fine, but the canvas ones. All right, so I'm going to take the 12 kg weight. 1 minute on the clock, chat, and we're going to do some glute bridges up. Try to squeeze and hold at the top. I'm a little far up on the mat, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure you have to turn your feet out whenever you're doing hip thrusts like this. Again, if I'm wrong, please correct me. Ooh, I feel that squeeze. But I will say I'm doing something right on booty days. I'm definitely baking something because every Thursday I've been super sore. Like my ass has been super sore every Thursday. So I'm doing something right. Mm-hmm. My dream, chat, my dream is to have a home gym. I'm actually moving this week. I don't think I'll be in the position to have a home gym, but one day, right? One day. All right, that was round 1. Last week we did the clamshells. I kind of am in the mood for some clamshells again. I think that was good. I really felt the burn on those. Okay, but this is station. Oh, this is only station 2. All right, let's go round 2. 1 minute on the clock. Squeeze and hold at the top. And I'm also trying to be really controlled on the way down. You know, you don't want to rush it. That's also something I really appreciated about Pete's training is he focuses on compound movements and a lot of control in your movements rather than like speed. And the coaches that I've worked with globally, everything is faster, and it's like that was 1 minute shot. And it's like, what is faster going to do for my life and my body if my form's not correct? And when you slow your movements down, you focus more on your form, and I feel like that is so much more beneficial than going fast. Like fast means nothing. Welcome, chat. If you just joined, we are training for Pakistan. My name's Gillian. I am a solo female traveler living in Thailand, and Wednesdays mean that we're in the bakery. We're baking that cake on Wednesdays. Every Wednesday, we're baking that cake. So today is booty day. We focus on glutes and core. Can you never neglect the core? The core is one muscle group that you can and should work out every single day. So all right, we are going to rotate. Some of you guys have seen me do this before. I can't see the clock. That's bad. What am I gonna do? I can't see the clock. All right, I'm gonna have to guess. My arm is just not long enough to hold this goddamn ball. Try not to drop it, Chad. Remember what I say, chat. Do not forget to rotate. All right, 20 seconds. Sorry, that wasn't graceful. I know. Chad, as you come in, let me know where you're from, what you're working on. I know I've had some people come from India. They're training for high rocks. So I'm definitely rooting for them. We were having a little chat the other day. High rocks isn't my thing. I don't know how to say it, but training for me is like, and I got this from Pete, like everything I do, all the exercises are Pete's exercises that I'm doing. Things that I learned from him when I trained with him, and things that I keep up with his Instagram because he's always doing something new. And so high rocks is just a little generic for me. I'm looking for creativity, and it really is like an art form to me. And maybe that's the competitive dancer in me. I grew up a competitive dancer. I was a dance teacher and choreographer for many years. I was a judge for a dance competition. So I think it's that part of me that needs it to be creative. Okay, 10 seconds. See, I can drop that ball. My arm is not long enough. All right, that is station 3. Station 3, done. I'm gonna move on to station number 4. Let's put that booty band back on. Let me check the frame. I'm gonna do some kickbacks with the booty band. I'm pretty sure kickbacks are really helpful for the shelf. I'm still trying to nail that the cable kickback. We'll do that later when we move to that part of the gym. That was 3. This is 4. Okay. Because every time I watch the stream back, it doesn't look like I'm doing the cable kickbacks correctly, but it might also be the camera angle. So I'm gonna try to fix that today. But every session we're learning something. Truly, we truly are. All right. Sorry for the ass shot, chat, but the focus is the booty today. So I need to see what my booty is looking like doing this. Definitely don't forget to squeeze at the top. I need to get some equipment for the home. Like I have my resistance bands. I I don't even know what they're called. I told you, Chad, I'm not a pro athlete, but I have like, so I have this booty band. I have a set of long resistance bands, like all different weights, but I need those like smaller but wider ones. Knows what I'm talking about. That I can like put around my wrists to do things like back workouts, upper body workouts. I got to get a set of those. So I got to head to Decathlon at some point. Because those are, you can do a lot from the home with just bands. Not that I want to stop going to the gym, but on certain days, like, you know, you need to stay inside. And oh my God, rainy season is starting. I mean, I think we're just going through a phase right now in Thailand at night. It's been storming so hard. But it makes sense because this Thai summer has been super, super hot. So, you know, we're breaking the heat here, which is great. But I don't think it's going to rain like this, like from now until November. Like, I remember last year, June, July, August, the weather was freaking beautiful. So I hope we're just having some storms right now. But the thunder and lightning has been actually insane. Like, it thundered so hard the other night, and I was sending my I was on my balcony, and I was sending my friend a voice note. I was sending him a voice note, and I'm sitting outside, and then all of a sudden the thunder was just so crazy, and then there was lightning, and I saw something in the distance over the sea get struck by lightning and explode. I think it was a bird or something. It got struck by lightning and it literally caught on fire. And you can hear me on the voice note. You hear the thunder crash and you hear me screaming, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God." And I run inside. It's been crazy. Those storms, they're so crazy. It's scary, but I do love the sound of tropical rain, so it can be a little cozy. But the thunder is a little bit like I'm getting scared. Station number 5. Okay. Love a good ab wheel. All right, that was 1 minute. I got distracted. I was thinking about something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna go hip abductor. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, just me talking to myself. Talking to myself. All right, let's get it, chat. Round 2. It's cloudy right now, but I hope it doesn't start raining yet because I have to take a drive somewhere. I drive a motorbike, so shit, I forgot the time. Wait, I think I know what it is. Fuck, I always do that. Any suggestions on how I keep my time? Scares me. Am I losing my memory? But it's not that. I mean, like, because my memory used to be so good, but I think it's now that I just have so many tabs open in my brain that I have a thought, and then there's just so much I lose it. All right, chat. We are going to, first I'm going to put this away because this is mine, and I don't want anybody using it thinking it's the gym's, but this is mine. Oh. All right, take a walk with me. Walk with me, walk with me. Let's walk and talk. Going crazy, chat, talking to myself. It's reminding me of those COVID days, teaching virtually. I mean, I still teach virtually, but those COVID days teaching virtually, nobody would talk to you. Like, damn, I felt like a fucking crazy ass bitch when I was during COVID, when we started virtual teaching. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I'm really a jack of all trades here, like truly. But my main job is a math teacher, and I'm blessed. I'm a virtual math teacher now, but was a classroom teacher in New York City for many years. And then took the job in Thailand as a classroom teacher at an international school. That's how I made it here. And was blessed enough to find a remote teaching job. So I am a virtual math teacher. It's my full-time job. But I remember when the world shut down, and it was the first time we ever did remote learning and virtual teaching. Bro, I felt like a fucking mad woman just talking to myself. Like I thought I was going crazy. I hated it at first, but now I love it. Now I love it. You know, nothing like putting the whole class on mute when they're driving you crazy. Right? You don't got to deal with those behavioral issues anymore. Because kids are out of control these days, and it's gotten worse. When I first started teaching 10 years ago, man, the kids were so cool, man. The kids were so cool. I'm a high school teacher. The kids were so cool 10 years ago when I first started teaching. Like, I felt like I related to them so much. They related to me. There was good banter. They had thick skin. I could give them tough love. Nobody would cry. Now in today's society, it's like you say one wrong thing, you get canceled. Like, you can't give it to them straight anymore. And I mean, what are we teaching them, Chad? What are we teaching them if we can't be real with them? Like, they need to, the world is cool. Like, the world is a cool place. Like, you can't handle the heat. And I have to, spoon feed you and wipe your ass and hold your hand. Like, I'm not preparing you for the real world. And the thing is, chat, anytime I've ever been tough on any of my students or anything, is because I care about them. If I didn't care, I'd just sit back and let shit hit the fan. Just me ranting, and I don't even know what time I had on the clock. I think I know. We're gonna go for it anyway. All right, I'm feeling this, but I'm feeling it a little bit in my quads, and I don't See, that I don't want. So I'm wondering if I reposition myself. I just want to focus on the glutes. This is station 6. All right, we're Gucci. We're Gucci. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. My name's Gillian. We are training for Pakistan. It is booty day here. Booty day in Thailand. It's hump day. Take a walk with me. We're going to go to the cable machine. I'm going to do... All right. This is chat. This is where I really need the most feedback. And I notice I do like the same core exercises on booty day, because it's just, if I'm at the cable machine already, I might as well do what I do with the cable machine. Sorry guys. Sorry for the... If you're just joining, we're training for Pakistan. I'm just setting up at the cable machine. It's booty day here in Thailand. So we're focusing on the glutes. So I think for this one, I have to go, if I go all the way up with the tripod, sorry, talking to myself as I set up, I think this is as high as it goes. I need to angle it down so I can see the top. Yeah, I think that might be better, but I thought last week I had it set and the angle wasn't good. All right, but first what we're gonna do is we just did a glute exercise. So what that means is we have to alternate to a core exercise. So I'm gonna lower this down all the way. Take this off. Okay. And we got another rotational core exercise. As you know, chat, I say don't forget to rotate. Do not forget. Do not forget to rotate. Okay, I think I'll put this hand on top. Let me look at the clock. We got 1 minute, chat. And control your way back. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Oof. I just got really hungry. I'm not gonna be able to eat for so long. Some errands to run. I gotta get better about my eating. Not eating bad, I eat clean all the time. I'm not eating enough. My appetite is very small these days, and that's not good when you're active. Again, sorry for the noises, sorry for the faces, but I think you're used to it by now, chat. You should know I'm not here to make training look pretty. Training is a struggle. It shouldn't look like, you know, those people who work out with their hair down, who never break a sweat. That's not what training looks like. Training can be ugly sometimes. I make gross noises. I make hideous faces when I'm training, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not here for the highlight reel. All right, let me check the clock. We got 1 minute on the clock. If you ain't struggling, you're not working hard enough. Okay? It shouldn't be easy. It should never be easy, right? When things are easy for you, that's when you plateau, right? If you're at the top, you stop growing. So we're always going to challenge ourselves, and we always have a goal here, but we're never going to get complacent. We're never going to get comfortable, and we're never going to be the best, because that's when you stop growing. And I truly, truly, truly believe that. I've never felt with any of my goals in life, oh, I'm done. Once I reach something, I'm on to the next. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's me, but I like to always be getting better. Okay, so now for our cable kickbacks. This is the one that I really need the most help with, because it always feels like I'm doing it right, but then, listen, I've watched many videos on these exercises, and it doesn't, what I'm doing doesn't look like the videos that I'm watching. I'll just put it that way. So every week when I watch myself back doing this, I'm trying to figure out what it is I'm doing wrong and how do I fix it. But that's not as easy as it sounds. Okay. And then there's like the crossover one, but I'm just not ready. I'm not ready for that. All right. Am I gonna kick the tripod? Oh my god, that'll be hilarious if I kick the tripod down, but I don't think so. All right, so now I remember I want to get lower. Oh, my leg is getting real close to the tripod. I think maybe I'm too close. This might be better. All right. That didn't feel exactly correct. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I was too focused on kicking the tripod, but I feel like maybe I needed to step back or lean forward more. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll see. All right, left side. Maybe the left side will be better because I am a lefty. All right, I don't think I'll kick the tripod. All right. I think leaning forward. Again, I need form correction on this exercise for sure. So any suggestions in the chat? See, I'm looking at myself in the mirror and it looks decent, but on the stream, it really doesn't. Last week anyway, it didn't. Again, new to glute isolation movements. Just feeling to see if the correct muscle is working. Feels like it, that upper glute. That's what we're going for. All right. So this is what, that was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got two more, chat. 2 more. one ab, one core, and one more glute exercise. Take a walk. Take a walk with me. Okay, perfect. Okay, I don't like that this is not straight. It's a little OCD thing. All right, let me get myself an 8 kg weight for this. Surprise, surprise, it's going to be another rotational core movement, but this one also it works out your hip abductors as well. Okay, last time I did this one on stream, I noticed the leg that I had kicked back wasn't high enough, so I want to fix that today. I've recorded myself doing this before in the gym in Bali, and I did it correctly, so maybe I was just slacking. Okay. It seems a little too high, but better higher than lower. Ooh, I felt that one this time. I'm not sure if my leg was too high. I was trying to check myself in the mirror. Other side chat. And then we got one more, and then we're out of here, which is great timing because I have a few errands to run. Make sure my leg is up. I don't want it to be too high. I just want it to be aligned. It's so hard to see these things without a coach correcting you. All right. Oh, shit. The booty's already sore. Oh, I think the booty needs a tan too. Just saying. Something I noticed. All right. Last one. This should be good. We got our, what are they called? glute bridges, hip thrusts. I feel like they're both. That's both the name. What am I saying? I'm not speaking English. I think you could call it either glute bridge, hip thrust. Again, I'm gonna take my 5 kg. Right. It might seem light for you, but the landmine is actually heavy. And what I notice about the landmines in Thailand is they're so much heavier than the landmines at the gyms in the United States. And maybe that's because, like, in the United States, all the weights are in pounds and everything is in kg. Let me get the box chat. Everything's in kg in well, everywhere else in the world. The US like has to be different, and so stupid. I'm coming. Oh, I forgot to do something with I got to take the landmine down. So yeah, everything is in the US is in pounds, and everything all over the world is in kg. So I'm definitely like lifting heavier than I was in the United States, because now I'm going for kg. Maybe I used to reach for 5 pounds. Now I'm reaching for 5 kg. So it's made me stronger in a lot of ways. So whenever I do go back to the United States, I mean, I'm not moving back to the United States ever, hopefully. But when I go to visit, I do intend to go to Pete's class, and I'll have to definitely adjust the weight since it's all going to be in pounds. It'll all be in pounds there. Let me get this pad so I can protect my hip bones. Oh, God. Oh, ooh, I'm so fucking clumsy, I swear. Such an idiot. Such an idiot, chat. People must think I have it all together sometimes if they see me on the street, but I'm clumsy ass. I'm a clumsy ass bitch. I trip a lot. I've fallen in public multiple times. But I'm gonna be honest, chat, I don't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really give a fuck if I fall in public or anything. The times that I've fallen in public, I've made myself fall so that way I don't get injured. Because I'd rather not get injured. I'd rather be embarrassed and not get injured. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so I know that I don't want my elbows resting on this. That was a correction I made last week. So just figuring out how high I gotta get up into that position. Oh, feet turned out. We got 1 minute on the clock. Let me just push myself up first. And then maybe like readjust. Okay, maybe like that. Oh. Fuck, I really feel that shit. Fuck. Hopefully by November we can have Thanksgiving dinner on this table I'm building. Just kidding, chat. That's actually gross. I don't think anybody would want to do that. All right, round one done. Then we got one more round, and then we're done. We're done with day 13. All right, let me stop. Let me. Mm. Mm. Just thinking about the first time I ever did this exercise shot. It was in Pete's gym, but it wasn't in Pete's class. There was this guy that he had teaching some of his class. His name was Ra. Love Ra. Loved him. And he would always say, like, oh, it's simple. We're going to keep things simple. My classes are simple. Ain't nothing simple about that, chat. Ain't nothing simple. Ain't nothing simple about any class that's going on in Pete's gym. I'll tell you that much. And that's the thing. That's what I loved about that gym. All right, I'm going to take a seat to say goodbye. That concludes day 13 of Training to Pakistan. We are halfway through the week of our third week of training. For those of you who've been tuning in, thank you so much. It means a lot. If you could hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, it means a lot to me and my business, and it helps me keep doing what I'm doing every day. It helps me to keep streaming every day, right? For whatever purpose it is that you're watching the stream, whether it be, motivation, if you're training with me, if you're just supporting me, if you're curious about what it takes to train for an expedition like this, if you're just curious about me going to explore one of the most misunderstood regions of the world, or, whether it be the Thailand content that I create every day for you, liking and subscribing really helps me do that. That being said, I just want to shout out, I vibe coded my own website this weekend. You can go to whereintheworldisgillian.com, and there you can find a lot of the resources that I create for you guys, my free travel maps that I've created for places around Thailand, and just like updates on current trips and future trips. The website's free. The Google Maps that I created for you guys are free. Everything's free. So check out the website, whereintheworldisgillian.com. But thanks, chat, for tuning in. I will see you tomorrow for day 14 of Training for Pakistan. We'll be doing our second cardio of the week tomorrow. All right, chat. I'll see you tomorrow.